Someone says, Graham, can you explain the lore of Destiny for me? I cannot.
How much time you got?
There are literally entire YouTube channels that just talk about the lore for Destiny.
Well, Graham, whether we like it or not, we're in it with the Cabal.
We've entered into a war with the Cabal on Mars. Okay, here's the broad strokes. This interdimensional entity, or intergalactic entity called the Traveler, showed up in our solar system.
This is the big white sphere.
This is the big white ball
that you've seen in the key art.
Yeah, showed up in our solar system, and though it's not explained exactly how, helped humanity enter a golden age where we terraformed Mars and Mercury and Venus, and it was just like this massive expansion of technology. Mankind spread through the solar system, and it was amazing and bountiful and wonderful, and that went on for a couple hundred years. But then, shockingly, the power of the Traveler also has enemies, and those enemies tracked it down and showed up, and there was a real big fight, and then there was a massive collapse of humanity, and now it's 200 or 300 years later, and the last sort of vestiges of humanity are trying to in Destiny 1, at least, the Traveler is also dormant because it shut itself down to protect us so that its enemies couldn't find it. And now the last vestiges of humanity are trying to stay alive.
So
that's the broad strokes.
Clarity for my sake.
Yeah.
Like I play Destiny, but to help sort of bring this along, the Guardians of Destiny are resurrected humans. Mm-hmm. Mostly, well, not all humans.
Not all humans, but yeah.
There's the Awoken and the Exo.
Yes, but are resurrected beings.
Mm-hmm.
Are they all from the period of the collapse, or are there more contemporary ones as well? Because you are.
Guardians, I believe, are, and they're sort of selected by their ghost, which is the little robot thing, and Guardians sort of can't really die because when they die, the ghost resurrects them. But as has come up as a plot point, if you destroy the ghost, then it can't resurrect the person, and then you can die for real.
Yeah, because then you kill the ghost and then kill the person, and there's nothing to resurrect.
So there's an in-universe explanation for why your character can keep dying and get resurrected.
Yes. So secondary to that, not all the remnants of humanity are Guardians. There is a whole group of people that you basically never interact with as a character.
Yeah, they like build stuff
and live in the last city.
And
ostensibly, their lifespans are still, I think, longer due to whatever happened in the Golden Age.
Whatever's left over from the Traveler, but not as long as the Guardian's lifespan.
And then they actually do have one instance where, at least one in-universe instance so far, where someone who wasn't a Guardian in the Golden Age or in that area has become one, has been resurrected by a ghost.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That was pretty recent, yeah. Well, sucks.
So, that was the shortest version of a bunch of stuff.
There's a lot.
There's a 4-hour video that, just look for Destiny lore and look for the 4-hour one. It's come up in chat a couple times. You'll see it.
Yeah.
And it is also, if you've ever played Destiny or have any interest in it, really good at getting you back into the game. Thanks, Graham.
It's fun with friends.
Speaking of which, I'd like to raid at some point.
The raid is super fun.
I'm waiting for post-Desert Bus to get back into it because I have not been able to stay up late enough to raid with people.
Yeah. I still have to buy Shadowkeep and play through it, but
it was real fun.
But I've been playing through Forsaken, and I'm now at light cap. So
Banshee is a different case. So
cap.
there's the Exo, which are sort of androids. They're like artificial intelligences that were created but became sentient. So they're one of the playable races in the game, and you can play as an Exo. They were created for battle hundreds of years ago. And if they die, they can be rebooted. This is different from the ghost resurrection thing. And their name there's a number after their name, which is how many times they've been resurrected. So the Exo in charge of the Black Armory in the game, her name is Ada 1. because she's never died. What's his name?
Cade 6?
Yes, no, the actor.
No,
Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion's character, Cade 6, has been rebooted. He's died 6 times.
Yes.
Right.
A little interesting fact that I learned recently is that for Forsaken, Nathan Fillion didn't voice him.
Yeah, and it's not as noticeable in the cutscenes, but in the long like story missions, it's pretty obviously Nolan North doing a Nathan Fillion impression.
I was
It's
quite
a very
impressed
good
with how
Nathan
good
Fillion
the Nathan
impression,
Fillion
but
impression
I was
was.
like, oh, that's definitely not quite Nathan Fillion.
With voice acting too, because of course classically they had Peter Dinklage do the original voice acting of the Ghost, and then they decided it was too goofy and replaced it.
Yeah, sorry, yes, 5 times. Anyway, but the gunsmith in the tower, Banshee 44, is a prime example of how the Exo's memory and its memory mostly degrades over various reboots. So he's very capable at being a gunsmith because that's just stuff that he knows how to do. But sometimes so spoilers for story points from a year ago, Cade 6 dies for real in the game, and sometimes Banshee will be like, I haven't seen Cade around recently. And you're just like, oh, buddy. I'm so sorry, Banshee.
And there's also goofy moments of when he gives you oh, here, have this free exotic in the most recent patch. Whoops, forgot I locked it. Now where did I put that key?
Where's my key? You gotta go find his keys.
Quest, you're oh, sweet, I just get a free exotic. Awesome. Nah.
Yeah. The heartbreaking voice line is because after the tower gets attacked by the Red Legion, and Banshee's just he's talking to himself, and he's just like, I won't remember the people we lost. I won't. He's like, I won't forget. I won't forget the people we lost. I won't. He's forcing himself to remember the people that died, and you're like, oh God, that sucks. Oh. Banshee, you poor thing. Anyway, so there's a little bit of Destiny lore for you.